And if you're one of them,
lights, camera, action.
Good evening. So tonight I'm making a joint. Now this says it cooks from an hour and a half from frozen, so I took it out and defrosted it for no other reason than it takes an hour and a half in a normal oven, it'll take about 2 hours in mine. Save on my gas. So this, because I took it out of the box to put it in, it's something wrapped in bacon, I can't remember what it is. So we're having this. But Gareth wants loads of roast taters and I've got a new way of cooking them. Somebody else sent me a new way of cooking them. So let me make Gareth a brew. I've just put my oven on. Come back to me shortly. Alright guys, I'm back. So I've got my chopping board out. So come on. I'm just going to put it in the oven. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to cut some taters up in a minute for my roast taters. I've put my pan on to heat it up because the last couple of times I've done roast taters they've gone a little bit mushy, and I think it's because I'm putting them in the water before the water's too hot because I'm being lazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put them in there until the water's hot, but don't forget I got some new, I got the pink one because I like pink salt, so you want a little bit of salt in there, water. And for this recipe for the Yorkshires, for the Yorkies, roasties, you want a tiny bit of oil in there, in your water. A bit of oil. Why? I don't know. And I'll cut them up, but I won't put them in just yet. Gareth said he wants loads of taters. Loads of roast taters. Now don't come moaning at me, I'm still not going to peel them. Because we don't mind peel. We think it adds a little bit to the flavour. So we don't mind a little bit of peel at all. So no, I'm not peeling them. I don't even peel potatoes when I'm doing mashed potatoes, you know guys, you can just throw them in as they are and they still make mash with the skin on. Quite nice as well. As long as you cook, oh, they want to be all the same size though guys, roughly, they don't have to be perfect. But you do need them all roughly the same size because you're going to put them in the water and then you want them in the pan cooking at the same time. And just, I haven't found any that's got any rubbish bit like this. It's got a little rubbishy eye there. I always take them off. Because look, you see that went quite far into it, that. See how far in that went? Minging. Absolutely minging. Ain't gonna be enough. Figured if I fill the board, that's gonna be enough for him, isn't it? He wants, look, just wants meat, loads of taters, and he's going to get some Yorkshires because I need to use them. Drop one. It's only a tater though, I can wash it, can't I? Plenty of potatoes. For Gareth because he's fat. So I've got my water boiling. I'll be back to you when it's ready. Alright guys, so I'm back. Now we're going to put these in the water. I'm not going to tip them in though because it's boiling now, so I don't want it splashing all over. So I'm just going to lower them in a couple at a time. So these are going to go in for about 10 minutes. I've done him a few because he complained that I've not been making enough taters. I went to, well, what's on your plate? So he just wants taters on his plate. And meat. Only because there was a bit of oh, just done the exact same thing again. There's a few bubbles on there because I've just washed up. Now I'm going to let them boil for 10 minutes guys, from Now, I'll come back to you in 10 minutes. But when I do, you're gonna need some oxos, pepper, salt, olive oil. That's what you're gonna need when I come back, guys. I'll clean this little bit up. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Da, 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 da. Back.
Do,
Back.
re, mi.
So I've done these. So now, oil. Right. Put some oil in and just it about like you do.
You're not cooking meat again, are you?
Yeah.
Last time you cooked some meat, you had the shits.
So I'm just going to stick these straight on this pan because Gareth wanted loads of roast turkeys, he says. Right, so check them out, guys, and I think it did work better me boiling the water first before I put them in, because they don't look as, the last couple of times it just went a little bit mushy, so some of them had to get binned. So, but that was me being lazy, just putting them straight in and boiling the water while I was in them. Who does that? And it's alright when you're doing mash, not so much when you're doing roast turkeys, guys. So let me fish these out of here. I've got a colander, but I don't want to drain that, because top motorhome tip there for you guys: do not drain boiling water straight down your pan. You're going to warp your pipes. So I'm going to get them on, look. On there, can you see? Right. So we're going to salt them. From my posh salter. I do like pink salt. We're going to put a little bit. I'm a little bit unhappy with the amount of oil that's on this tray. I'll put a tiny bit more in. Not over the actual turkeys. Just so I know there's enough in it. Right, now. So somebody said, if you was the lady in the comments, thank you very much. I've never tried this, but we're having a go. Don't know how many I need. So she says, if you get an oxo cube, right, as well as your salt and pepper on your turkeys, instead of Worcestershire sauce, yeah, that one. She said, if you get an oxo cube and just crumple it straight, oh, it does work, over your, oh, you only need one, guys. Oh, that's quite a long way, that does. She says, get a oxo cube and wang the oxo cube right over the top of the turkeys. Look at them bad boys. Making sure I've got enough oil. I have, because I think, I'm not sure whether it was because I'd put them in and I'd overboiled them, or if I'd not put enough oil in. Either way, they're more substantial this time. So that's what we're having: roast turkeys, and then the meat. I'll be back. I think the oxo cubes went up my nose. Don't forget, if you sneeze, I'll have your hands with them.
Oh, we haven't snopped the tatties.
No, I wouldn't have sneezed on my teeth. I wouldn't have eaten them.
I wouldn't.
And I do snore.
Don't you eating them? They're not eating them on camera, are they?
Yeah, I'm still not going to eat something I've sneezed all over. That's minging.
Oh, the first time.
Yeah, it would. So I'm going to check my meat. That's coming along nicely. Now, hopefully they'll both fit on the same shelf. I think they should. Ta-da! Yeah, they do! So that's my meat in, that's my tatties in. We're making Yorkshire puddings, guys. And by making, I mean we're opening a bag of Tesco's ones and tipping them onto a tray in a bit. Because you can't be asked carrying all the ingredients for that. So I'm going to let you know how these turn out. I did only need to use one oxo cube though, so that was alright, wasn't it? I'll put them back in the cupboard. So they should be done in about 40 minutes-ish. When I take them out to turn them and have a look at them in about 15 minutes, I'll come back and show you how we're getting on. Alright guys, so look, I've just taken them out and I've just turned them all over. These are looking and banging. And with that oxal one, I'm not going to lie, they smell amazing. But they are going back in. Been in about 20 minutes, flipped them over, and I'm going to put them back in. Alright guys, I'm back. Right, so I think this is cooked. I'm going to take it out and check. Now, if you remember, I took this out of the box to put it in the freezer. So I don't actually know what meat this is. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to have Gareth check to make sure it's cooked.
No, they don't want shit.
I think it is. It looks cooked. Oh, whatever it is, it's got stuffing in. Oh, it smells banging. Did I need to take this string off to cook it?
No. You leave it on while you cook it and then you pull it off. It keeps it in place.
There we go. Right, so I'm going to cut this and see if it's cooked.
Well, take the string out before you start cutting it to pieces.
I've just cut the string.
Otherwise, you'll be eating string. Look. I like that.
So I'm going to chop it. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know if it's cooked, so... Oh, it looks cooked.
It looks.
I think it's turkey, you know.
Well, it would have said on box.
I threw the box away when I put it in the freezer so I had more room.
So we don't know what happened.
So I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to whack it up and then I'm going to show you it so you can tell me whether it's cooked.
It could have been dog food.
I think it's turkey with stuffing and bacon on it.
Yeah.
Let me just show the husband, let me show the expert. I don't want the food poisoning again. Although I don't think it was food poisoning. Is that cooked?
Well, don't you have a probe?
I'm not fucking Delia Smith. Looks cooked to me.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Is it cooked?
Yeah.
So the meat's definitely cooked, guys. Perfect. Gareth's going to be buzzing because he's got loads of meats, loads of tatties, and there's some stuffing in here. I'm not a fan of stuffing myself cooked inside meat because I'll have a little bit. I prefer stuffing that's hard. Do you get what I mean? It's quite soft, mushy. Gareth likes it mushy. Gareth would have it where you just pour water in it and eat it like that.
Because I like it mushy, that's why we own.
Ignore him. So, I'm going to let that cool a minute. My kettle's boiling for... Do you know what I will do? I'll show you. They're ready. The saving room, I put these on top of them. Just waiting for the kettle to boil. I just want to show you my roast tatties because I'm buzzing with these. Look at them bad boys, guys. Look at them. These have worked out perfect. Yes. So Gareth's going to be a happy boy. So when he comes to try these Bisto ones, I'm going to pick you back up because I've got to wait 5 minutes. So I'm going to bang these back in the oven so they stay warm. I'm cooking my Yorkshires. I made them from scratch, guys. I'll sort the meat out and I'll pick you up for taste test time. And can I just say, big shout out to everybody for helping me grow the channel. You've got a different vlog coming tomorrow that's not a cooking vlog. I've got something to talk to you all about tomorrow, so that'll be exciting. Don't forget to come back for that. I'm saying tomorrow, I'm recording it tomorrow. I don't necessarily mean it's going on tomorrow. I can't daily vlog on both channels. I'm not Superwoman.
Yeah, you want to say hi to your best mate?
Yeah, and can I just say, massive shout out to Claire and Andy from St Christopher of Atlantis. We'll give you a massive shout out on the channel tonight. I'm not going to lie, I was buzzing. I was over the moon. And if you want to check them out, go check them out. After myself, of course, and Gareth, the funniest people on YouTube. So it was high praise coming from them. I was screaming at the TV. I was, thank you for the shout out, guys. I really do appreciate it. Yes, hopefully. Why is the van rocking like that?
It's windy.
We can't park here. I might need to move. Let's just move my kettle. It's tad windy, I'm glad I'm not up high. Anyway, I'll pick you up for Gareth's fantastic taste test. See you in a bit, guys. I bet you will love having to wait for your tea, don't you, while I turn my camera on. So, these are Bisto roast taties. Recipe sent to me by a subscriber, told me to do them.
Where's my veg?
I didn't do any veg, because there's loads of meat left over as well, you see.
Looks nice, that.
I was going to try one at roast taties, not the meat.
Oh, you want me to try the roast taties?
I want you to try a Bisto roast tatty. And I did you loads of them, look.
Well, they are going to taste the Bisto because it's got Bisto gravy on it.
No, but see what they taste like. He's going to complain his tatties are falling apart.
Yeah, roast tatty is supposed to be crunchy.
Well, that one is. I think
not
you've just picked
soggy.
up. Is that nice?
That's different.
That's different.
Yeah,
Good different or bad different?
a good different.
Oh, good.
I can't believe you've cooked a decent meal.
I always cook decent meals. Fingers crossed you don't get shit your pants.
I hope not. Not like you. I like that.
Success then, yeah?
Success.
I'm going to give you most of the stuffing because it's a bit wet for me, that stuffing.
Yeah, as long as we don't blow away.
I know it's very blowy here today, so
Yeah.
thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to come back and see what the next one's going to be. It's not a cooking one, and I will see you later. And if you are one of them, go. And if you're one of them,